In this video, we're going to go through the graphs sheet. Now, I'll be honest with you, the graphs section is a work in progress. Eventually, we will have a full-blown dashboard that looks very professional and reports on all the metrics. But really, we need a bit of feedback from you guys to know what you want to see on these on this dashboard. So we've done quite a bit of work on setting a very basic dashboard up at the moment. And how this works at the moment, all the graphs are protected. If you want to mess about with the graphs and change the look and feel and the data that's displayed on the graphs, you can watch the advanced video section, and you can do that if you know what you're doing. Now, the way this is set up, it always shows two graphs. So you've got chart 1, chart 2, and on the drop down you can choose which graph you want to look at. So if we wanted to look at profit by tipster, it will show you on that graph. This one you've got profit by bet type. If you want to show your running profit and loss, you can set it on there. And these are all dynamically updated. Every time you enter a new bets record and complete that, it will update your performance tables, and it will also update these graphs. So you can have two graphs side by side, profit by sport. So again, as you add in your settings more sports, more things will appear on these graphs. So we need a bit of feedback really on what you want to see on here. The other thing you can do is if you click on this one here, multiple, it will then, at the moment, it's by bookmaker, so you can choose which bookmaker it's displaying, and it will show you turnover, your profit, and your ROI with that particular bookmaker. There is one slight niggle with this at the moment. So if I look at profit by profit and loss, graph, and you put the two graphs in there together, obviously it can only show one graph at a time, and you'll end up with one graph. You'll then find that when you go to say profit by tipster, you'll end up with a graph on that side. If you change this one again, you'll be back to two graphs. So then you can, so there is a little niggle with that there, where if you select two graphs at the same time, you'll end up with one. So that's the graph section. If you do want to mess about with these, as I say, please only do that if you know what you're doing. And I know some of you guys are very proficient with Excel, VBA programmers, etc. So you might give us some valuable feedback on this, and you might be able to create some much better looking graphs than we've got here. So these are just graphical representations of the performance data that's in those tables there. So that's the graphs page. At the moment, they're locked down, and as I said earlier, if you want to mess about with these, I'll show you in the advanced video how to do that.